I woke up with that feeling. I woke up with that one of those karma collector epiphanies or my spidey senses going off. Nope, nope. I was laying there trying to wake up, going, no, 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 no. Something's not right with this. Mm-mm. First of all, guys, listen. Today you're probably not going to get the barrage of videos that you all were spoiled with the last couple days because I have shit I have to take care of today for real. But um, I want to put this out there because I want this on record. All right, I want this on record so we can all see. Go back to it because I'm telling you, man, something is not right with this Bree arrest. The more and more I think about it, and once again, though, it's a distraction. Part of it for sure. That's a distraction. And here I because they want us focused right off of Gypsy and all her awful shit with those videos and FOIAs and everything. We know that, but I can't I, I can't I can't put my finger on it. What this feeling I have, but I think it's more than that, man. All right, and what I want to say is I don't want to pretend to know Louisiana law. I don't know anything about it. In fact, I've never even been to Louisiana. I was going to go to Mardi Gras one time in college, but I never ended up going. I've never even been there before. And I looked in the law a little bit. I'm not going to take the time to learn all Louisiana's laws and all this shit, but I don't know that if that Lafourche Parish is just a small place. They don't even have counties there. They do parishes and shit. Um, it's the 17th district or whatever, but I can't get a clear answer. I can't get a clear answer when they ask like um, when I'm asking AI or I'm trying to look through. I ask direct questions on Google or even the site. It's like, well, yeah, you're missed. They have a division A, B, C, D, and E there. I mean, I understand it's a small area. I'm not used to that. I work in bigger. We had, you know, probably 8 county judges and 10 felony judges or something crazy. But it's like it says, well, we got Division A, and it looks like felonies and misdemeanors can all just be handled there, all together and everything. It's not clear. And it's like, but then we also have a municipal magistrate type system. So some of the, maybe the felonies would be in a different courtroom than the misdemeanors, or it could be handled all together and all this shit. So I didn't figure out anything direct there yet, and I'm not going to try to delve into it. All I'm saying is with these charges with Bree, for the court date to be so quick, it seems to me that they're going to handle the misdemeanors at the end of January. Okay? I don't believe charges have even been filed yet on the meth. Okay? Now, this is what I got a feeling they're going to do. They're going to mind fuck us, and she's going to go to court, right, and get the misdemeanor squashed, and then try to tell us, well, we handled the felony too with the meth, and or try to lie to us about something, knowing we're going to be able to get the paperwork, and we're going to be able to find out what happened. But they'll still do that. I really think. I mean, it's either hear me out, okay? I believe this was just a big setup, and I believe that they're not going to even file charges on Bree, is what I'm telling you. All right, she's out on bond for it, but it's like an open thing. They do this different, and this I know. They haven't formally charged her for that, and I believe they have up to 5 years. And you guys, they give the state such long amounts of time. If it's a complex case and they're trying to gather more evidence, or maybe they're waiting on, or there's something with a witness that they think they might need that's they can't use right now for whatever reason. But this is not a complex case. This is not something they need to investigate more or gather more information and get witnesses or anything like that. There's no reason for it to be like 2, 3, 4 years out that they would wait to charge someone for that. This is like a pretty direct, they caught her with some meth. I'm telling you guys, if she's not charged by April, then this was a complete mindfuck just to cause a distraction. Now, hear me out, because we all know Bree is on the meth. We've all said it about her, right? That's what we've always said about her, and they know that. We've always made fun of, right, bro with the snow, and she's always sniffing and all that, for her to get caught with meth. And for her to get caught in the way It happens all the time. Someone getting pulled over because their tags are bad or they got a headlight out, and then they get searched. And that's exactly how it happened. And this is what I want you guys to think about. Use your logic and reasoning. She's in that club with them, man. She's working for them at least. She is a paid handler. Also, if it's 25 grams, that's almost an ounce. They're selling it. Now, I'm not accusing her husband of anything, but Bree makes a very big deal and a freak out, even another live, about her husband doesn't want to be seen at all on here. Now, that could be for other reasons. My wife won't be seen on here because of her safety, and they don't want these animals hunting her down here. So it could, and I'm not saying that he is, but if she's picking up an ounce of dope for her, she's selling it. Period. And I'm not accusing him of anything. I don't know nothing about this dude. I'm just making observations and thinking out loud, and I, know how things work. All right? And I don't believe if they're picking up that much quantity and they're selling it, they have enough money for sure to make sure her tags are good, and they have insurance and all that. I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all. This sounds like a perfect setup thing, man. And when you're in that big club, guys, and it's so important to get distractions off someone that they're protecting, they will go to these measures. Now, I could be wrong about it. And the other thing is, Gypsy could have known, hey, she's got this light out or whatever, and called knowing she had that amount on to get the distraction off of her. But guys, it seems too easy and it seems too good, and it doesn't make sense that Bree wouldn't have taken care of that. With the amount of money she's probably being paid to work for, she's working for Gypsy. No, just a friend would go for someone like that and look so stupid in all these lives and stuff all the time and defend her on everything. She's being paid to do that. Gypsy doesn't have to talk for herself, man. She's the queen shit around there. She sacrificed her mother. She's queen shit to all of them. They look up to her. These are sick, evil people. And what I'm telling you is, if they don't file charges on Bree for this, they caught her dead to rights, supposedly, with meth on her, a big amount. If she doesn't get charged at all, then we know I'm right. And this was a big setup, guys. Just to get the distraction off of her. Now, if I'm wrong and they do charge her and everything, then I feel like Gypsy called on her. But I don't think that her selling meth, the amount of money they can make from that, would be driving around that way. I don't believe that. And also, she works with the Brotherhood, man. At the very least, as a paid handler, I know that. They wouldn't have her doing that and riding dirty like that. Not unless they wanted her to do a setup. And I'm not saying that it's a setup to where Bree is allowing herself to take a charge. I'm not saying that. It won't result in that. I don't believe it will result in that. I believe it's going to end at court with her getting fined for the tag and the light or whatever, and it'd be over with. I have a feeling they may try to mind fuck us with, knowing we're going to find out the paperwork that, well, the meth part, I got probation for it, or they dropped it because, if they tell you they dropped it because they couldn't prove it was her person, that's a lie. I've gone over that before. You can't even use that as a defense. If they found it on you in your car, it's your responsibility, period. All right? So we have to wait and see. We have to watch. We have to see exactly what happened at that court and what they try to tell us. I can't wait till this court date, because that's going to tell a lot. She goes in there and takes care of those, and then just doesn't say anything. Well, okay, then maybe they're just waiting to be charged, and maybe I'm wrong. But if she gets charged, I'm telling you, it's because Gypsy called on her for distraction. But I don't believe that she would have done around with the tags and the light like that. I don't believe that. Okay? So I just want to say that. And I think also, this is the other thing I want to say. I also think that they're doing this fake shit. I think it's all fake, guys. I really do. Because now, look how much they have for CPS to just come take Aurora. 2 birds with 1 stone, guys. Distraction, get it off of Gypsy. And the icing on the cake for why CPS just took Aurora from them. She got to get out from under this fake baby, man. Then her life will be so much simpler. She doesn't have to be Ash Blonde in my comments acting crazy and making all these videos and doing AI shit all the time to pretend that she's got a kid. She won't have to do that anymore. Oh my God, poor Gypsy lost her baby Aurora. And everyone will be sad, sympathy for her, and they'll be sending her money, and she'll love it, she'll eat it all up. Okay? What I'm telling you is, when they put their pictures and videos and shit out that they say are leaked, they're not leaked. They're leaking them through Facebook accounts and shit they make. Or they blame it on Dreamer. They do whatever. They're putting them out there. All right? And there's a reason that they put out a picture of the baby's hair matted up looking like shit, wearing the same onesies all the time, wearing a onesie in the middle of December. Close-up has bug bites on him. You see it in the cart with it cutting on her. You see when they show in the car when they're driving around that she's not in the car seat right. The baby wasn't strapped into the high chair the other night, someone mentioned to me. You guys, it's all these subtle little things that people like us notice and say, damn, what a piece of shit. Look what she's doing. She's letting the kid crawl up to the fire and didn't even say no to her. Or she's taking her kid out looking like trash like that. Oh, they're doing all this meth. Oh, she left the Blanchard's birthday party with a bag full of meth, gets caught. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? And then they can come to us and say, well, not to mention all these bad videos that have come out. Now, she had no control over that, and that's the last thing I think she wanted. But it's never let a good crisis go to waste, okay? They can use those videos too, guys. Well, between the videos and all of us being around meth, they can even say that CPS showed up and demanded a drug test, and they all tested positive for meth. Look how much weight Gypsy's lost. Look at the picture of her fake AI picture where she's standing up the side with little Miss Rachel thing. She has, I've said it a couple times, she has no ass at all. And look how thin and like gaunt she looks, guys. They're all on it. And if they say that, well, we failed drug testing, we'll believe that. I'm telling you, they got to get out from under this baby. This is perfect. CPS just came and took her. We got the meth, guys, look at what they have. I don't want to go over it again. The meth party, okay? They left the baby's party with a big bag of meth and got caught, is what they're saying. Why would they let us know that? Why wouldn't they have lied and act, if they were trying to cover it up and didn't want people to know, they would have acted like the birthday party came on the 28th and not the night she got busted. They want us to know they were leaving the birthday or coming to whatever, something with the birthday party. This is coupled with those horrible videos where she's saying all these crazy things and will offer up her daughter and everything. And the way she had purposely looking out in public. These are all, they can stack up all these reasons and say, well, they just came and took Aurora from us, CPS did, because they deemed us unsafe and everything, and we failed. I hate to tell you, we have a problem when we failed drug tests too, so they took Aurora from us. I just want to stay on top of this, guys. I love you. Happy New Year. Please like, subscribe, and share. We have to stay on top of her neck. All right? She doesn't have a baby. She got to get rid of it somehow, and this would be perfect. We also got to keep watch on Bree's court case and exactly how it proceeds, because there is something shitty in Denmark. I got that feeling, you guys. I got that weird feeling, man. Something's not right about this, and I think it's an entire distraction setup. You guys. And when they don't file charges, and we see that this is true, then we have to understand and accept that the police were in on it, because they had to book her in the jail and they had to do all this. You're going to have to accept that then. And that's yet more evidence that they're in that big club that we ain't in. And I'll see you in the next video.